Long ago, when stars still sang their songs and galaxies bloomed like flowers in the dark, there was a story told among space travelers. A legend of a planet called Illustra, the last habitable world in the dying universe. Hidden beyond the cracked nebula and the dead star sea, Illustra was a place no one dared visit, until now. The crew of the starship Myriad Dawn found it first, heroes, seekers of ancient truth. Captain Sela, brave and quiet, stepped onto the glowing ground. The sky shimmered with colors unknown. The trees hummed, not with life, but memory. Strange shapes floated in the air, transparent, glowing beings whispering in languages older than stars. The explorers realized something chilling: this world was not empty. It was filled with ghosts. Not human ghosts, but the spirits of lost alien worlds, drifting echoes of civilizations long gone. Their cities shimmered in the mist, built from stardust and memory. Each ghost remembered how their world died. And now, they whispered warnings. Captain Sela touched a ruined monolith, and her eyes turned silver. She had heard their story. But would she survive it? Captain Sela didn't speak for days. The crew watched her as she traced strange symbols into the dust. Her eyes, still silver, flickered with light that didn't come from any sun. She had become a listener, the ghost said, a keeper of Illustra's memory. The monolith she touched was a memory stone, a relic left by the first beings to fall. It held the cries of 1,000 dead worlds. Sela saw them all. She saw the winged serpents of Tyrannax, whose stars vanished overnight. She felt the cold sorrow of the Solari, who built crystal cities beneath moons now shattered. Each ghost had a story, a warning, and a plea. But their whispers turned darker. Something had begun to hunt them. A shadow moved across Illustra's sky, a giant shape with no face, only hunger. It consumed memories, devouring the ghosts one by one. The explorers' lights flickered. The ship's engines groaned. The shadow had noticed them. One night, the youngest crew member, Finn, vanished. All that remained was his voice, echoing from the stone. The last planet is not a gift, it said. It's a trap. The crew knew they couldn't leave. The shadow, the Echo Eater, had wrapped its darkness around Illustra. No signal could escape. No star could guide them home. The ghosts begged for help, swirling in panic, their forms breaking apart like smoke in a storm. Captain Sela stood before the memory stone, her voice calm. "I will stay," she said. She had learned the truth. Illustra was never meant to be found. It was a vault, a sacred place made by the ancients to hold the last whispers of every fallen world. But even vaults can rot when forgotten. The Echo Eater was born from silence, from the weight of stories left untold. Sela took the memory stone into her chest. Light burst from her eyes, her mouth, her skin. She began to shine like a small sun. The ghosts gathered around her, their whispers growing into songs. The darkness screamed, and vanished. The crew fled, escaping just before Illustra faded into the folds of space. No one ever found it again. But travelers say, if you drift far enough into the stars, you might hear a voice, Captain Sela, keeper of echoes, telling the stories of every world that once was. And so the legend lives on.